You ever notice how some folks just walk into a room and own it? It's like they've got this magnetic aura that draws everyone's attention. They don't even have to say a word, and yet all eyes are on them. Heads turn, conversations stop. It's like they got this invisible spotlight on them. It's almost as if they're the main character in a movie and everyone else is just an extra. But what is it that makes them so captivating? And then there's the rest of us, blending into the wallpaper, hoping somebody, anybody remembers our name 5 minutes later. We stand there, feeling invisible, wondering what it would take to be noticed, to be remembered. What's the difference? Is it just good looks, money? Nope. It's not about having the perfect face or a fat bank account. Those things might help, but they're not the secret sauce. Being unforgettable, it's a skill, something you can learn, just like shooting hoops or playing the guitar. It's about mastering certain behaviors and mindsets that make you stand out in a crowd. And in this series, we're gonna break it down, step by step, so you can walk into any room, command attention, and leave them wanting more. We'll explore the habits and techniques that can transform you from forgettable to unforgettable. We're gonna dive deep into the psychology of influence, body language hacks, and the secrets high-value people use every day to stand out from the crowd. You'll learn how to project confidence, how to engage others, and how to leave a lasting impression. This ain't about manipulation, folks. It's about unlocking your authentic self, the one who naturally draws people in, the one you were always meant to be. It's about being genuine, being real, and letting your true personality shine through. So buckle up, get ready to take some notes, and let's get started on becoming unforgettable. Whether you're looking to make a splash at your next social event, or you want to be the go-to person in your professional life, we've got you covered. Let's embark on this journey together and unlock the secrets to making a lasting impact. You got 7 seconds, folks. That's it. That's all the time you got to make a first impression. 7 seconds for someone to size you up, decide if you're worth their time, if you're a threat, a potential friend, a nobody. Now you might be thinking, Doc, that ain't fair. I'm deeper than that. Well, life ain't fair, and people make snap judgments. That's just the way it is. But here's the good news. You can use those 7 seconds to your advantage. First things first, confidence. Walk into that room like you own it. Head held high, shoulders back, a smile on your face. People are drawn to confidence like moths to a flame. It's magnetic. Next up, your appearance. And I ain't talking about looking like a model. I'm talking about presenting your best self. Dress sharp, groom yourself, make an effort. Remember, you're selling yourself in those first 7 seconds. Now once you got their attention with your confidence and appearance, it's time to open your mouth. But don't you dare start talking about the weather or how bad the traffic was. That's a one-way ticket to Snoozeville. Instead, find something interesting to say. Ask a question, share a quick anecdote, pay them a genuine compliment. The key here is to be engaging, to spark their curiosity, make them want to know more. And remember, it ain't just what you say, it's how you say it. Speak clearly with energy and enthusiasm, make eye contact, use open body language, let them know you're interested and present in the conversation. 7 seconds. It's a small window, but it's enough to make a big impact. Use it wisely, and you'll be well on your way to becoming unforgettable. Let's talk about something called the scarcity effect. You ever notice how folks want what they can't have? It's human nature. The rarer something is, the more valuable it becomes. Think about diamonds, vintage cars, front row tickets to a sold-out show. Now before you get any ideas, I ain't saying you should become a recluse and never leave the house, that ain't attractive. But you can apply the scarcity principle to your life in subtle ways. For example, don't be too available. Don't be the person who's always free to hang out or answer the phone at 2 a.m. Have a life outside of other people. Pursue your passions, have your own interests, and let folks see that you're not just sitting around waiting for them to call. When you're not constantly available, it shows that your time is valuable, that you have options. And that makes you more desirable, more intriguing. It's like a little mystery, and people can't resist a good mystery. Another way to use the scarcity effect is to get comfortable with saying no. Now I ain't talking about being rude or dismissive, but you gotta learn to set boundaries and protect your time and energy. If someone asks you to do something that you don't really want to do, or if it conflicts with your priorities, it's okay to politely decline. You don't need to explain yourself or make excuses, just say no gracefully and move on. Now here's the thing about saying no, it actually makes you more attractive. When you're willing to stand up for yourself and what you believe in, it shows that you have self-respect and that you value your time. And that's a powerful message to send. Remember folks, you're not a vending machine dispensing your attention to anyone who drops in a quarter. You're a valuable commodity, and you gotta treat yourself that way. Use the scarcity effect to your advantage, and watch how people respond. You see folks, becoming unforgettable isn't just about what you do when you're center stage. It's not merely about the grand gestures or the moments when all eyes are on you. Sure, those moments are important, but there's another layer to it. It's also about what happens when the curtain closes. When the lights dim and the audience disperses, that's when the real magic begins. It's in those quiet moments of absence that you can leave a lasting impression. It's about understanding that absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you step away, even for a little while, it creates a space for others to miss you, to appreciate your presence more deeply when you return. Now, I'm not saying you gotta disappear completely, become some kind of enigma wrapped in a riddle living in a basement. No, that's not the point. The idea is to find a balance, to know when to step back and when to step forward. No, sir. This is about strategic withdrawal. It's about knowing when to make yourself scarce, to create a sense of intrigue and anticipation. Think about it. When you're constantly around, people take you for granted. Your presence becomes a given, something they expect rather than appreciate. Familiarity breeds, well, not contempt, but maybe a little indifference. When you're always there, people might start to overlook you, to see you as part of the background rather than the main event. But when you're a little less available, a little more discerning with your time, it piques their curiosity. They start to wonder what you're up to, why you're not around as much. It makes them wonder, where is that intriguing individual? What are they doing that's so captivating? It creates a sense of mystery, a desire to know more. What are they up to? Are they working on something exciting? Are they meeting new people, exploring new places? This curiosity can make you more memorable, more interesting. Suddenly, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a breath of fresh air in a stuffy room. Your presence becomes something special, something people look forward to. This isn't about playing games, no, this is about self-respect, about recognizing your worth. It's about understanding that your time and presence are valuable. Because when you value your time, so will others. When you set boundaries and prioritize yourself, people will notice and respect that. So, step back, create a little space and watch as they lean in, eager for more. By mastering the art of absence, you can make your presence even more powerful and unforgettable. Now, being a little mysterious doesn't mean you have to be a closed book. It's about choosing what you reveal and when you reveal it. It's about leaving them wanting more, always a little bit curious. Think about the most captivating people you know. They don't spill their guts the second you meet them. They share just enough to keep you engaged, to make you want to peel back the layers. They understand that vulnerability is a strength, but it's also a privilege, one that's earned over time. So, how do you do this? Well, start by being a good listener. People love to talk about themselves, so ask questions, be genuinely interested, and when it's your turn to share, be authentic. But don't feel the need to over-explain or justify yourself. Remember, a little mystery goes a long way. It sparks intrigue, it keeps people guessing, and most importantly, it ensures you stay on their mind long after you've left the room. Let's talk about high-value individuals, those folks who seem to effortlessly command attention wherever they go. What sets them apart? Well, one thing's for sure, they understand the power of exclusivity. You see, we're naturally drawn to things that are scarce, things that not everyone can have. It's basic human psychology. Think about it. A limited edition item, a VIP experience, a secret society, these things hold a certain allure because they're not readily available. Now, I'm not suggesting you become some kind of social gatekeeper, turning people away at the door. But you can cultivate this aura of exclusivity by being selective with your time and energy. Don't be afraid to say no to invitations or requests that don't align with your values or goals. Remember, you're not trying to please everyone, you're not a $5 bill. By being discerning, you're essentially saying, my time is valuable, my attention is a gift, and I'm only sharing it with those who truly deserve it. Now, exclusivity is just one piece of the puzzle. High-value individuals also understand the importance of selective engagement. They know how to make people feel seen and heard, even in a crowded room. They do this by being fully present in their interactions. They're not checking their phones every 5 seconds, they're not scanning the room for someone more important to talk to. No, they're giving their undivided attention to the person in front of them. And let me tell you something, folks, that kind of focused attention is rare. It makes people feel valued, it makes them feel special. It says, you matter to me. And that, my friends, is a powerful message. So put away the distractions, silence the inner critic, and be fully present with the people you're with. Listen intently, ask thoughtful questions, and let them know that you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. You ever notice how some folks just have this way about them? They walk into a room and it's like the air changes. Heads turn, conversations pause, and all eyes are on them. It's not magic, It's not even necessarily about their looks or what they're wearing. It's something deeper, something more primal. They walk into a room and heads turn. It's like they have this invisible magnet that draws people in. You might think it's all about charisma or charm, but there's a lot more to it. They command attention without saying a word. It's the way they carry themselves, the way they move, and most importantly, the way they use their eyes. That's the power of body language, folks. That's the power of body language, folks. It's not always about what you say, but how you carry yourself. Your posture, your gestures, and yes, your eye contact. It's not always about what you say, but how you carry yourself. And nothing says more than your peepers. Your eyes can convey confidence, interest, and even empathy, and nothing says more than your peepers. We're talking eye contact here, the kind that makes people feel seen and heard. We're talking eye contact here. It's a simple thing, but it can make a huge difference. When you look someone in the eye, you're telling them that they matter, that you're paying attention. Don't be shifty, looking at your shoes or the ceiling. That just makes you seem unsure or uninterested. Instead, look them dead in the eye when you're talking to them. Look them dead in the eye when you're talking to them. It shows respect, it shows confidence, and frankly, it's just plain polite. People appreciate it when you give them your full attention. It shows respect, it shows confidence, and frankly, it's just plain polite. Now, I'm not saying stare them down like you're in a duel. You gotta read the room. Be aware of social cues. Now, I'm not saying stare them down like you're in a duel. You gotta read the room. Be aware of social cues. There's a balance to be struck. Too much eye contact can be intimidating. Too little can seem evasive. You gotta read the room. Be aware of social cues, but holding that eye contact, it shows people you're present, you're engaged, and you're interested in what they gotta say. But holding that eye contact, it shows people you're present, you're engaged, and you're interested in what they gotta say. It's a powerful tool in both personal and professional settings. And that, my friends, is magnetic. When you master the art of eye contact, you become more persuasive, more likable, and more memorable. So ditch the nervous tics, the phone fiddling, and the hair twirling. Those habits can make you seem distracted or anxious. Stand tall, shoulders back, and look them in the eye. Trust me, it'll make a world of difference. You'll feel more confident and others will respond to you in kind. Trust me, it'll make a world of difference. So go out there, use your eyes, and see the difference it makes in your interactions. You'll be amazed at the power of a simple look. Now let's talk posture. You ever see a dog with its tail between its legs? That's not exactly the image of confidence, is it? Same goes for us humans. Slouching, hunching over, it makes you look small, insecure, and forgettable. Stand tall, like you own the room, even if you're just borrowing it for a little while. Shoulders back, chin up, and take up some space. This ain't about being arrogant, it's about owning your presence. You deserve to be seen, heard, and remembered. And don't forget about your arms. Crossed arms can send the wrong message, making you seem closed off and unapproachable. Keep them relaxed at your sides, or use them to gesture while you talk. Openness is key here, folks. Remember, body language speaks volumes, so stand tall, open up, and show the world what you're made of. Trust me, they won't forget you anytime soon. We've covered a lot of ground here, folks. From first impressions to body language, we've unlocked some powerful tools to help you become unforgettable. But remember, knowledge without action is just wasted potential. It's time to take these techniques out for a spin in the real world. Start small, pick one or two things to focus on, and practice them every chance you get. Remember, consistency is key here. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. This is a journey, not a sprint. Keep at it, keep learning, and keep growing. The more you put yourself out there, the more natural and effortless these techniques will become. And most importantly, have fun with it. Life's too short to be a wallflower. Embrace your inner rock star and show the world what you've got. Listen, I've worked with a lot of folks over the years, and let me tell you, everyone has the potential to be unforgettable. It's not about being perfect, it's about being authentically you. So, go out there, be confident, be engaging, and be unforgettable. Remember, you are in control of your own destiny. Take these tools, make them your own, and go make it happen. And hey, if you stumble along the way, don't beat yourself up about it. We all make mistakes. Just dust yourself off, learn from it, and keep moving forward. This is your life, folks. Make it count. That's all for today, folks.